Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. Thank you so much for being on my channel. Thank you for listening, subscribing, commenting. I really appreciate it. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about how INFJs just really want to mend broken and fix broken people. Like, that's one of our ardent desires. I just love it. It's like one of my things. Now, as time has moved on and I've become a little older, and wiser, I've realized that that it's not my responsibility to mend and fix every broken person on this planet, because that was what I was thinking when I was a child, is that I need to fix everyone, right? Some people can be fixed, some people cannot be fixed, some people don't want to be fixed. So we have to kind of pick our battles and choose them wisely, right? But the reason I wanted to do this video is because I wanted to kind of explain to you guys why I think we have this ardent desire to mend and fix broken people. Now, I've already done a couple of videos on how we are filled with hope. We don't have regrets. We're not bitter because we're always filled with hope. We always have, even if the world is falling apart, even if we're in the middle of an apocalypse, we will still have hope that we'll think, okay, you know what? There's an apocalypse going on. Maybe there's a reason for it. The universe wouldn't do it if there was no reason. Maybe the universe is cleaning itself. Maybe the earth is cleaning itself, and once all the human beings die, then it'll be able to rejuvenate itself, and then it'll build a better world. So there's a reason for it. So thank you, universe, for everything, right? And so that's how we think. Even in the middle of the biggest disaster, I always think there's a reason for this, and I always have hope, because we always have hope. I don't know why. It's just not possible for us not to have hope. How can we not have hope in this world? I mean, look at this beautiful world, right? So we always have hope. And because we always have hope, and most people on this planet do not, well, a lot of people don't have hope. A lot of people walk around hopeless. They think that there is no hope, there is no point, why are they still here? They feel like the world is going to fall apart, and they're bitter and cynical and hopeless. And so I think the reason why we are wanting to fix these people is because we realize that they're false, they're wrong, they're utterly wrong. Utterly wrong. They are not right. And I know this to be a fact because I just know it in my heart that there's always hope. There's always hope. Maybe I am delusional. Maybe I am crazy. But I'd rather live in a world where there's always hope than live in a world where there is no hope. Even if it's a fake kind of hope, I'd rather be that kind of person who believes that the world is going to be fixed and everything's going to be fine, not just not doing anything. Of course, I'm going to do something about it. That's the reason I do these videos. That's the reason I do all the different things I do. I'm not going to just believe that there's hope without doing anything. I'm doing something about it, and that's why I believe there's hope. I'm not just sitting in the corner and believing, there's hope, everything's going to be fine. No, I'm not delusional that way, right? But I do believe that the world is amazing, and there's hope, and there are good people here. And even though there are some bad people, some people who are doing bad things, there's still hope, because the universe, the earth, the world, it will turn out all right. It always does, in my opinion, right? And so my thing with being around hopeless people is that I want to just show them a little bit of that hope that I have inside of me. I've noticed that a lot of people like being around me for that exact reason, because I'm not delusional. I'm not hopeful in a way like, oh, fairies are here and everything's going to be fine, yay. I'm not like that. I'm not positive in a way where I'm like crazy about it. But I know, I see the world, I have accumulated information about the world, I have researched my ass off. I know what's going on in this world right now, mostly, intuitively or by gut. I know that the world is fine. I know there are some things that are going on that are horrible. Yes, the species are in danger. Yes, we're killing the environment slowly but surely. Yes, there are a lot of wars going on. Yes, there's child slavery and sex slaves and all that stuff. Yeah, I understand all that stuff. I understand I'm one of the lucky people that I live in a world like this. I understand that, yes, there are some bad things and some good things about this world, but I want to live in a world where I am trying to do my level best to bring more goodness into this world. I want to do my level best to bring more good, positive energy into this world. Yes, I could sit here and mope about everything. Yeah, I could do these videos where I'm just sitting here and complaining about the world and the universe and how everyone sucks. Yeah, that's easy to do. It's easy to complain and not do anything. That's a lot of people do that. They just sit around all day long and they complain and they moan and they bitch and they whine. But do they do something about anything? No, they don't. They do not. They complain about the fact that everyone's using too much plastic, but then when it comes down to them doing something about it, they use plastic as well. You know, they use a plastic straw, they'll use a plastic container, and they'll throw it away without thinking twice about it. Did you do something about it? No. You complain about it a lot. What's the point of that? What's the point of just sitting here and complaining about shit? Do something about it or don't complain. And that's my own thing about it, and that's why I get really angry. As you guys can see, I get really, really perturbed and intense about it, because if you're going to complain about something, then do something about it. Even if it's the most smallest thing that you can possibly do something about it. If you can't do anything about it, don't complain about it, because it's inevitable. It's going to happen. You're wasting your breath on it. You're wasting your energy, your mental space on it. Don't complain about it. But most of the time, and I've noticed this in myself, in my life, is that if I complain about something, there's usually 99% of the time something I can do about it. Either I can accept it for what it is, or I can change it, or I can move out of it, or I can move away from it, or I can get rid of that person, whatever it might be. There's always something I can do about it. A lot of times I'll just be sitting there and thinking to myself, what am I doing with my time right now? Why am I sitting here and bitching about things when I could do something about it? Or if I can't do something about it, let me just accept it and be fine with it. For God's sake, let me stop wasting my time, right? So this is my thing for you guys as well. It's just absolutely, and you guys can hear, it's a gecko in the background. Just love it. And so that's absolutely the only thing you can do, is either accept it or change it. But don't sit and complain about it. Please, just stop it. And so that's my thing when I'm around people. People always say, oh, I love being around you. You have such positive energy. Like, I'm not just randomly positive. I've seriously worked hard on this stuff, guys. I really have. Every single day I work on this. Every single day I sit down and I meditate, I journal, I think about what I'm doing, I self-reflect, I work on my stuff, I work on creative projects, I work on all of these different things that I'm really, really upset about. I'm doing things about it. That's the reason I'm positive, not because I'm just sitting here delusionally thinking that the world's going to be alright just by itself. No, it won't. Why did I start doing these videos, guys? Why? Do you think I did it because, I was like, this sounds like a great thing to do. I can add one more thing to my day? No. Because I realized, and this was one of my own things, I realized if someone had just told me these things when I was a younger INFJ, if they had just sat down with me and told me all these things when I was in my teens or when I was in my 20s, if they just sat down and told me these things, I would be so much more further ahead. I would not have dealt with all that crap that I dealt with. I wouldn't have dealt with the doubt and the anxiety and the madness of being an INFJ. And so I thought to myself, what can I do about this? How can I help those INFJs? How can I not let that happen to them? So I decided to do these videos. I decided to do these videos because I knew that if they could just listen to this, they would be able to get out of that spiral of shame and madness that is an INFJ as a child, and they'd be able to do more with their lives, because we have so many gifts and talents and we don't use them because we just sit there moping around like mad, right? Because we're like, oh my God, I'm crazy, or I'm insane, or I'm quirky, or no one likes me, or how would anyone like me, or I'm unworthy, or I'm not good enough. Bullshit, right? So again, just get over it, right? Do something about it. So that's my thing. I decided, okay, I'm not going to just mope around about the fact that, my younger years were a waste of time. What can I do about it? I can do these videos and help other INFJs. Boom. So I did it, right? That's the reason I'm still doing them, because I know that you guys are finding them useful. I hope that even after I die, these videos hopefully will be there as a memento, as a teaching point for all those INFJs who are, coming into this world and realizing that they're alone. They're not alone. I'm here for them, right? We're all here for them. This community is here for them, right? So that was the point of it. Instead of moping about it, instead of crying about it, instead of saying that my parents don't understand me, or this world doesn't understand me, or boo-hoo, no, let's do something about it, right? Let's do something about it. And so that's what INFJs are. They're a beacon of hope in this mad, mad world, right? That's the reason we're here. Again, one of the more important things I always talk about is figure out what your freaking reason is for being here, because you're all here for a reason. So what is your reason? Well, one of them is to be that beacon of hope, to mend fix and broken people, depending on if they want to be fixed or if they can be fixed, but do that by being a guiding light, being a source of hope, by being an example. I'm not doing anything by telling you guys, do this, do that, do this, do this. No. I'm going to be a guiding example. I'm going to do the best I can with my life. I'm going to live a great life. And then you guys are going to see it, and you're going to be like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. And that's how we do it. That's how we change the world, right? By being an example. Be the example that you want to see in the world. Gandhi said that, right? So that's what we need to do. I think Gandhi said that. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. I know I've talked about a bunch of different things in this video, but I really thought that they are all interconnected, right? And I know I get really excited and sometimes angry about these topics, but it's important. I want to put as much energy as possible into these videos so you guys can get it. I hope you do. I hope you get it. I hope you understand. I hope you like it. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know anytime. I'm here for you guys, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.